Hello. Give me 1 second to adjust things. Oh, hello, that's my arm. How's everyone doing? I'm getting a little bit of a copy or something on my side. So give me a sec. It's good to see you guys though. I see Lucas, Rice, and Scandinavia showed up that I didn't say hi to, so hello! I'm glad you like my little opening thingy-mabobber. What was I doing? Monitor off. No, wrong one. There, that should be good. There we go. Okay. Okay. Just editing audio stuff on my side because I was hearing my voice copied. But we're good now. So, I think, let me know if volume sounds good. My voice volume, the background volume, any of that stuff. And we're building this guy right here today, which I'm excited for. I've had this sitting in my room for maybe like a year or two now. Because I've been waiting to get an opportunity to stream it. I didn't want to build it off stream. Doing great and tired? That's a mood. I get you. I mean, especially because it's actually late for you. For me, it's the middle of the day, so I have no excuse to be tired. Volume's good? Awesome. Okie dokie. So I left the little plastic packaging on so I can unwrap it for you guys. But that also means I have not seen any of the pieces on the inside. There you go. And there we have it. All of the plastic bits. Lots of plastic bits. The main piece of the car. This is actually my first, like, car model kit that I've built. I've done, Gunpla, so, like, mecha, like, Gundam models. But I have not built a car, which is interesting, because they're way easier to get a hold of. And they've been easy to get a hold of for, like, my entire lifetime. But yet I've never built one, even though I've always wanted to. So, this will be fun. And I have... Ooh, it's 2114. Wait a minute. Let me figure that out, because that's military time for me. 12 plus... Wait. It's time o'clock. Yeah. I get you, Scandinavia. I try to stream a little bit earlier for those of you in different time zones, but it's hard to find that in-between time where, like, my US-based friends can watch, as well as my European-based friends out here. So, there's no, like, perfect timing. But oh well. Time zones do suck. Cola car time. Absolutely. I'm so excited to make my cola car. Okay. I think I need to dig out instructions. Yeah, which are all the way at the bottom. This is actually more pieces than I thought there'd be. Because it's kind of just a small car model. This is probably as big as a Gunpla kit. Even though there's, like, way less moving pieces and whatnot. I guess it's because it's, like, all the engine pieces and the interior and stuff, as well as the exterior. Check out the wheels. I don't know why car parts are so cool to me. Little mini car parts. The hood. And here's the instruction pamphlet. So it's got the same art as the box, but black and white, obviously. All of the exterior decals and stuff here. So there's actually no red on it, it seems, which surprised me. I kind of expected it to be red instead of white. It's just a white frame. But that's okay, maybe I'm supposed to just paint it myself. There are so many pieces. Okay, hang on. So, it's not like step-by-step instructions like Gunpla builds are. It kind of just shows me where all the pieces go. So, it looks like I just have to kind of know what I'm doing and just put everything in their place. Which is fine because I've done stuff like this before. Obviously this isn't meant for, like, beginners who have no idea what they're doing. This is step 1, is all of these parts. So the difficult part is just finding all the different parts in all of these pieces. So first thing I'm gonna do is just, like, unpack all of these, I think. So I can see what I'm looking at more easily. You made a bet with your friend that you can fall asleep before midnight today. That's quite a bet. But totally understandable. You don't have to lose your bet just to watch my stream. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be decals. That might be what this is. I'm trying to figure out what everything is still at the moment. Let's see. I should have brought scissors to open these, but that's okay. Because I have fingers. Yeah, these are the decals. So that's what goes on the outside of the car. But I might have to paint the frame if I want it to be red. So maybe I won't put on the decals today, so that if I do decide to paint it, I don't have to like really carefully avoid all the decals. If I were like a hardcore hobbyist, I would probably spray paint, like airbrush the all the pieces. But that requires having an airbrush, which is expensive, and also putting in more effort. And doing all that before I put it together. See you, Scandinavia! I'm glad you could stop by. You're looking at Lego instructions, but more... I don't want to say more complex, because some Lego sets are more complex than this is, just less detailed instructions. But yeah, model kits are kind of like big kid Legos. And that's not to say that big kids can't play with Legos, too. Because I absolutely play with Legos. And there are absolutely Lego sets made for adults as well. But it's a very similar concept. You just click these little pieces together instead of Lego pieces. Shiny metallic. So I have no idea how long this build will take. So, I don't know. We'll see if I even finish it on stream today. I kind of expected it to be a quicker build than like the Gunpla. So I was like, oh, I'll probably finish it on stream and then either just be done or like have another activity to do just in case it's like too quick of a build. But looking at how many pieces there are and remembering I have to do like the entire interior and the engine and all the different parts, I think it's going to take longer than I originally expected. Which is fine. Just means a longer amount of time that I can have fun with it. If I can open... There we go. Never underestimate. Yeah. I should not have underestimated the model kit. See, a smarter hobbyist would have brought scissors to do this with. But you know what? Tearing an open plastic bag is kind of fun. Almost therapeutic. I'm not sure how all of these are labeled, so I kind of want to keep the different bags separate, just in case it'll like refer to things based on the bag they came in. Maybe not. It looks like they're just labeled by number. Oh well. I'll figure it out. That's the hood. I know there's like different exchangeable pieces. So like there's a few different sets of tires, a couple different like hood options, I think. Customization. It said that on the box at least. These are the last two things to unbox or unbag. I'm gonna leave the tires in the bag for now so they don't like roll off somewhere. And these are the lights, the headlights. I think those I'll also leave in the bag for now because I don't think those will come in until a later step. I'm gonna move Beetle out of the way here. I got this Beetle for, it was a Valentine's Day merch. My favorite part is that he's spilling the tea. It's not actually landing in the teacup, it's landing on the floor. Move these things out of the way too. And now I have to figure out what order all of the pieces are in. I would guess all of the black pieces are interior pieces. Except maybe these. These looks like... I don't know. So... let's see here. Let's see if I can kind of show you guys the instructions I'm going on while I'm working. I'm kind of starting with this guy and clicking things into here. Almost working like backwards because it's like upside down. And that looks like this piece. Just trying to figure out where it's labeled. I don't see the label on it, but it might just be because it's so obviously the piece that they just didn't put a number on it. Because the other pieces are labeled like here, if you can see that. But this one doesn't appear to have a label. But I mean, it's a very distinctive shape, so... Just going to carefully clip it off here. Nervously and making sure I'm clipping it in the right place. There we go. And these bits click in to here. Let's see. It fits in pretty snugly, but it's putting up a little bit of a fight to actually go on the pegs. Bruh. Getting kind of hot, so I'm taking my sweatshirt off. Your hamster has joined the stream? I wish I could see the hamster. I love hamsters. Take a sip of my tea. Okay. I'm not sure why this is not quite fitting in place. Hang on. Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it'll be fine, I say as I pop it out of place. Okay. That's the part it says is 3. This is the part it says is 2. So technically I was supposed to do this first, whatever that is. Oh, that's the windows, I guess. I think that's this part. I'm supposed to put that in first. Wait a second. There we go. I had it in the wrong way at first. Looks like it slides in here. There we go. There! Now it's clicked into place. So we've got an open window here. And then the others are closed up. Okay. I'm gonna have to figure out what order all these pieces are in. Like where on the things they're on. So that'll make this process quite a bit faster. That's for step 5. So we don't need that. That's 4. 8. The trick is finding all of the lower numbers because I'm seeing all the higher numbers, not a lot of lower numbers. And I don't know if they're in an actual order or if they're all over the place. Okay, well this is 4, so this is the one I want right now. So this goes... Trying to arrange it in the direction of the picture because that'll make it way easier to tell what I'm doing. So this notch fits in over here somewhere. This is a little more complicated than I thought, just because it's hard to tell what the instructions are actually saying. Like, it kind of just has an arrow of the general place that the piece goes, and isn't really clear, like, how it clicks in. So clearly these holes fit into something, but I'm not seeing where they fit in. Oh, I think they fit like on top of here, maybe? And then something else goes through the holes here to keep it in place. Maybe? I don't know. 5 is... like a peg to go in the steering wheel. So where? Steering wheel. So this is 5. This is the little peg. Oh. Oh. I'm always afraid of like snipping the small delicate pieces in the wrong spot. So maybe I'm a little too cautious sometimes. Cute little steering wheel, so tiny. Okay, but I need to snip these off. If I can get a good grip on this thing. Okay, here we go. Much better. There we go. I would clean up mold imperfections with like a little tiny sandpaper or something, but that is effort I don't feel like putting in. I think this needs to be snipped off too. Okay, and this goes into the steering wheel this way. Oop. So there's that piece. Oh, thanks for coming by. See you next time. And then this goes into here. Ha ha ha. Now it looks like a completed car piece. Okay. I kind of feel like it's supposed to go underneath this piece. Like go on the pegs first, especially because there's that kind of gap there that it doesn't really fit into. But then why would it label this one as 3 and this as 4? Because I suggest I put this on first. I feel like it's just telling me the wrong order. What's 7? 7 is this. What is that? It's the most tiny little piece. Oh! Finding all the pieces is definitely the most frustrating part. It's just a slow process to find everything when they're not like in a specific order. It's a little easier with Gunpla because they'll label each of these. It'll be like one will be H, one will be G, and one will be B, and then each one of them like it has a number aside from that. So then on the instructions it'll say G6, for example, and then you find the one that's labeled G, and then it's going to be on that. So it's a little easier to find them, but this one is not labeled that way. It's just by number, and then the numbers are just kind of all over the place. Like, I have no idea where this tiny little piece is. Because I can't find it. Cannot find. Oh well. If I move on without it, is it a problem? I did see 8 before. Where did I see 8? Eight was a black piece. What does it look like in here? It's just a tiny little piece. I'm starting to think we might not finish this this stream. Oh, not because the building takes long, but because I can't find anything. Oh, I just bonked things. Oh, this is number 8. This tiny little piece surrounded by big chunky pieces. Okie dokie. This goes in here. I think it goes in these little holes here. I don't know if you can see them. There we go. Perfect. Well, I'm not sure exactly what that piece is, but I just don't know the interior of this model of Volkswagen. I don't exactly own one. What's the next piece? 9, this guy. So, well, it would be nice too if they were labeled based on what color they were. So that would make them easier to find. But I can't tell based on a black and white little illustration. Yeah, it's this guy. And this goes on this, wait. Yeah, it goes over here, I think. Wait. I feel like it'll be way easier to do this with this out. Oh, maybe it doesn't go there. Yeah, it doesn't click in there. Well, maybe it just doesn't click in. It just rests. But then these... Okay, so they go on here, I think. With whatever this piece is. I'm just gonna find the next pieces and see how they fit together. 10. Probably be a lot around for as long as your phone battery will permit. That is fair. Well, hello. Welcome to me struggling to find any pieces. Let me show you how these instructions work. So you've just got numbered pieces and the general area of where they go in. This is the entirety of step 1. It's not like a take this piece and then attach it to this piece. It's it goes in the frame. that's the basic. That's all the instructions it gives, and then each piece is numbered, but like doesn't even tell me what color it is or where it is. I just have to search for it until I find the number. So it's a little harder to follow the instructions than I originally intended, or not intended, expected. But that's okay. This is not like your average Gunpla. This is for real hobbyists or something. I think I need to clip off this mold imperfection because it's real long and real pointy, and I think it's gonna get in the way. There we go. Well, these pieces go together in here somehow, but there's little screws. Where do these little screws come from? I hope that doesn't mean I have to actually go out and buy screws for this kit, because it did not say anything about needing extra supplies. But it doesn't have them like labeled like they're a piece of the plastic. It just says 2 short screws go in here. And I don't see any screws in the kit. But like that's not really a screw hole. It's just a little peg hole. I don't know. Yeah, I have to know what a car looks like to know how to put this together. Yeah, that's not a problem. I've definitely seen every aspect of the inside of a Volkswagen Beetle. I know what every piece of the engine looks like. I can put one together, no problem. That looks like it's telling me to get actual screws though for this. Like what? Fox, you didn't say extra things were needed. I read it thoroughly even to make sure I don't need extra tools, and it didn't say I need tools, it didn't say I need extra parts. But it looks like it's telling me I need screws. Fun to assemble model kit. Contents include plastic pieces, all plastic pieces necessary, and pictorial instructions describing assembly. Skill level 3, ages 13 and over. No paint and cement required. See, it says nothing is extra is needed. It does have a disclaimer that all parts are modeled in white unless otherwise indicated, which means it did say on the box in small print that it would not be read like this. It comes with metal axles, the black pieces, the decals, the chrome-plated parts. Yeah, no screws. So the question is, do I just skip that step and keep going, and will that be bad for me later? It looks like I could do the other parts without finishing step 1, because step 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 are using like the chassis instead of the frame. I could just keep building up on this thing and finish this part later when I can get little screws to hold the pieces in place. So I might just do that. Obviously that means we're not going to be finishing this on stream. But that's okay. I think this is the piece that it's telling me. Wait, let me move the instructions up so you can see what I'm looking at. Would expect the screws to come with it if needed, right? Also why you said Gunpla is really good for beginners. A lot of the vehicle kits just expect you to figure it out. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Gunpla is definitely 100% easier to figure out what you're doing. Okay, I'm gonna fold this way. You can see step 2 and step 3. I have to make sure I'm working with the right piece here. I think that's what this is, but this has like loops on it here that I don't see on here, but everything else is like this, so that's fine. So 47 is this funky shaped dude, wherever that is. This guy. Now we're working on the, what do you call these? Tubes. I do appreciate how detailed these kits are. Like, I am essentially building parts that nobody's ever gonna see. Like, who's gonna open this thing up to see all of the intricate little engine parts? Probably no one, unless I do it myself. But, oop, I just dropped it. But they have it all modeled. And it all has little pieces. And it's kind of cool. Okay, this goes this way. And 49, 50, 48. I need all of these to click into each other. So I'm looking for these little tubular guys. I feel like might be metallic pieces? No? Guess not. It looks like the metallics are all exterior stuff. So all of the like engines and stuff like that are black. Which does make sense because you know, they're gonna be on the inside. They don't need to be all flashy and stuff. I think these are the pieces I need though. 49 and 50? Yep. Where'd I just put the clippers? There they are. Some of these kinds of pieces, it's scary to cut because there's like a peg that's attached to where it comes in contact with this thing. And then it can be hard to figure out where the end of the peg is. Oop. I think I had that issue when I was building one of my Gunpla kits, where for a moment I thought that I accidentally cut off the peg on one of my pieces. It was probably the Banshee, which I still have not finished building. I only built one leg of it. I also have the Zaku kit down here. So if I get fed up with this kit and want to finish it off stream but not end stream yet, I do have a Zaku I can pull out. And a doll I could pull out. But this is a build stream. So we'll see. Okay. Those are good. And next we need this wonky little dude. Is that it? 48. That's it. Try not to mix up the trash with the pieces, because sometimes they can look similar. Okay, these go in this way and attach to these parts. I think it's not staying though. I guess it doesn't really click. Or it's just not going in all the way. No, it just doesn't click in. Okay, maybe it clicks into the other side and just rests on this side. I need to clip these off. This way. And this goes in the center. Or does it? No, it goes in there. And this also gets clipped off. There are all these little bits that you get to clip off that like don't hold it in place. I guess they're just where the end of the mold was. Anyway. These go here, I think. If I don't drop them. Okay. I think this diagram is backwards because it looks like the end that has like this notch. I don't know if you can actually see it. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it. It's like This part looks like it goes in here, but that side doesn't seem to fit. But the other side does. Maybe I'm wrong and I'm just building it incorrectly. But we'll see. What are you building? Hey, Cool Beans. I love your name. I am building a Volkswagen Beetle. Here's the cover. Although, it seems to require screws that are not in the kit, and it didn't tell me I would need on the box. I even intricately read the box to see if I just missed it, but it doesn't say that. So, we were working on the frame and the interiors up here, and then realized I need screws to put them in. So we're moving on to working on the chassis. Ah, here we go. I forgot what I was doing for a second. Trying to fit a tiny peg into an even tinier spot for the peg. Should get some mech girl kits? Well, I would if I had money. And I do kind of want that one, the bear mech girl. But, with what money? This is not fitting, though. I might have to use a little bit of glue, because I think the pieces are just slightly off. Which is probably just model, like, mold imperfections. Probably not a big deal, but just means certain parts are not going in the way they're supposed to, as far as I can tell. So I'll just have to glue them in place instead of clicking them into place. But problem there is this is supposed to hold this piece in place. So if the pieces won't stay, I can't build the thing, so what do I do? Bro. I do have this plastic glue here that was left here. I did not think I was gonna need it, but I might just try just a small drop of this. I don't even know if I want to do that. Using plastic glue just makes me nervous because it like actually melts the plastic a little bit, and that's how it sticks it together. So if you mess up, you put a big old blob of glue where you don't want it to be, you've screwed up your plastic parts. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna move on to the seats. Those will probably click in, right? Alright. Is that this piece? What? Wait. It's this piece. Yes. Now is where we get customizable pieces. So I can choose which front seat I want. I kind of like the more old-fashioned looking ones. At least I think they're more old-fashioned looking, especially because they match with the back seat. So I think I'm gonna go with these ones over these ones. They're like more standard car seat versus these little guys. So we're going with these. And I'll put these to the side because we're not going to need them. And this clicks into the back here. To make a nice smooth little car seat. You like the seats to the right. So these ones, right? I think that was... I think they were on the right. Yeah. I like these ones. They kind of have that old, like, kind of beachy vibe. I don't know if that makes sense. I might also just be thinking about that because the cover art is, like, on a beach, but... Let's see what else I need here. Okay, it says the first steps for this are the seats, so I should be able to just click them in without other pieces, theoretically. I mean, I don't 100% trust that because we found out that was not true of a couple other pieces, but should be fine. Put these together. It made a nice, satisfying little click. I don't know if you guys heard it, but it was nice. Oof. It can be tough to get them to actually, like, click in properly. Oh, it's also, I think, because it's at a bit of an angle here. The back part is diagonal rather than straight. Makes it harder to click in. There we go. Ta-da! Now that looks like an interior. Or at least the start to one. Okay, what else? 58, 59, 60. These are all little pieces. I'm not sure what color. 59 is here. 58. We're looking for 58. 51? Oh no, 51 is the bottom. 60. Yeah, those are all the other pieces. The rest are the seats. Okay. So we've got 58. 59 over here. So tiny. And 60 is right here. Bruh. Just hard to get to it. There we go. Now we have to clean up these pieces a bit, I think. I can't actually tell what the shape is supposed to look like because it's from the side. Okay, I think it's fine. This goes on this. This piece. Cut this guy out. Don't run away from me, please. Thank you. Okay, let's see. This one fits into here, this hole. What direction? This way. It's kind of hard to see it because it's all black. There we go. None of the pegs like to go in where they're supposed to. Okay. But that probably means once I can actually get it in all the way, then it won't come out. It's hard to get in. I feel like I should have done this step first with the seats out of the way, but it's telling me to do the seats first. So, again, not really trusting the instructions. Okay, it's kind of in, and I should probably stop fiddling with it before it pops back out, even though it's not in all the way. Okay, so with it later, maybe. Anyway, 59 goes in where? Doesn't actually say where it goes in. This one has like a line that way. This one doesn't have any line. What? Where? Nani? Okay. Maybe they're interchangeable? I don't even know. Okay, well this one actually tells me where it goes. And the other piece just popped out. That's fine. I think that's where it goes. This little hole here. Yeah, that's fit in there pretty nicely. And then this goes onto here. Like that. Although I haven't done all of these pieces yet, so I probably won't actually click that in yet. But that's how they fit together. Oh. Guess I should see what the next step is. Engine? I believe. Yeah. The next steps are engine parts. Just trying to get this piece back on that popped off again. Okay, I'll try that later. I want to move on to the engine. Maybe I can't because I didn't click these together. Maybe I should. It'll probably be more difficult to do these parts if I click them in, but I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Where's the peg? There we go. Yeah, I bet I can just do it without them connected. We just get this side. Start with these. I'm worried I'm gonna accidentally throw away the little pieces. I'm gonna try and keep them separate. Okay. 41. What does that look like? These. Yep. Need more tea. I dropped it! Okay, got it. These two pieces go together, and then these two pieces go together. Okie dokie. So I just fit these together. Just fit these together. Just want to make sure they're the right direction. This way. Yeah, this way. Don't know how much it matters, but it matters. Okay. Other side. So there's that. And we've got 44 and 43. That's these big pieces. So I'm definitely feeling like I kind of enjoy Gunpla kits more because they're easier to follow the directions, and I've never had the issue with Gunpla kits where the pieces just don't fit in properly. But cars are cool. Wait, where does this even go in? I'm so confuzzled. Okay, I think I just had the wrong one. Okay, yeah. So their pegs are spaced out differently. And I guess that's how you tell which one of them is which. This one's got a wider spacing. So I was just trying to put the wrong one in the wrong spot. There we go. Now the other one goes here. And these click in like these. $45 and $46. Okie dokie. This is kind of a fun little piece. You've got a little bit of detailing there. Just, I don't know. I like the little details. Well, you can see some of that on the other pieces too. All the little mechanical bits. This goes which way? This way on here. Yeah, goes on here into these spots. Nice, 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 nice. Nice. I need to cut this off. That is not supposed to be there. That's the other thing that I think I like better about Gundam kits is you don't have all these little bits like this that are just part of the pieces but not supposed to be there. So it's less like worrying about cutting off pieces. Which direction did this go? Okay. I guess these don't connect because it doesn't show them connecting, but then why did I build them at the same point? Where does that go? I am confusion. I mean, that's fine, probably. Just... I don't know. Huh. So I need 37. What's 37? That's a lower number, so it sounds like something I would have put together already. Is it this? Wait, it looks like this. Yeah, that's that. Why did that have me jump back on numbers? Interesting. Oh well. Okie dokie. We've got that, and then it says option between these two. So which one do I even want? 79 or 38? 72. Maybe I'll just use whichever one I find first. 79 or 38. Hello? Ah. It's one of these metallic pieces. There's 79, there's 38. It's an option. Which one do I want to use? I don't know anything about, like, engine pieces, so this stuff doesn't mean anything to me. Like, what's the difference between these parts? I have no idea. One of these two. And then it's gonna click in between these. This guy goes here. And then one of these goes on top of that, and then this one goes on top of that. Just gonna clip them both out and see what they look like. So unfortunately, I know like nothing about cars. So I don't know, I can't really talk about cars. I don't have much to say about this particular kit besides I like buggies. Buggies are cute. But I know something about like Gundam. So I have more to say about like Gunpla kits. So maybe that would have been a better option for me to talk about Gundam kits. So maybe next time I'll do the Zaku, and then we'll talk about Gundam stuff, and I'll actually have topics of conversation. And this time I'm just boring because I don't know anything about cars. I would like to change that though. I would like to know things about cars. I don't know anybody who knows anything about, well, okay, well I actually know someone who knows about cars, but nobody in my family knows anything about cars. Nobody's ever taught me things about cars, so I just don't know anything about cars. I must learn one day. And then prove to the world that women are not incompetent. Maybe I am, but... I'm not sure if this clicks in all the way or is supposed to like sit on top of it. I think maybe it goes this way. Oh yeah, it goes that way, I think. There we go. Or is that supposed to be on top of it? What I know of cars, if it ain't an 8, it ain't good enough. I'll be... I mean... sure. Yeah. We'll go with that. I actually don't really know like how much of a difference it is to have like a V8 versus something lower or higher. Maybe that does prove how little I know about cars. There we are. I guess we'll move on to step 6. It's kind of a little bit frustrating that I can't finish step 1 without screws, because now that I've got this part done, I'm realizing there's only one step left. I mean, I did skip a whole bunch, but like, there's not that much more to it, so I absolutely could finish this all if I had all the parts and if things were clicking in place properly. Anyway, back to this guy. We're working with the back over here. 17. Let's see. We've got... It'll be white. Where's my white? Here we go. Here we go. These guys. Well, I don't remember what it actually does. I don't know what it, like it's a 8-cylinder, right, or something. I don't know what that means exactly. I used to, I think someone explained that to me once. But I don't have the best memory for random things, so I have no idea. Okay, this goes in the bottom hole? Does it? Wait, no. What? What? No. Okay, I need the other pieces, which are probably these. No, yeah. It's 18 and 19. Yeah, that's these. Tea time. It would help if they were the right way. Okay, there's that. There's that. Trim that. There we go. Now these go in here. This way. Right? No, this way. This way. Okay. 8 cylinders arranged in a V shape as opposed to, say, inline, which will be arranged in a straight line. More combustion chambers, in theory, equals more power. Ah. Yeah, that makes sense. Ah! My piece broke! Ah! Oops. I was not paying attention. So I think this thing is the problem. I think that's not supposed to be there. Another one of those like mold things. And that that got in the way and broke my piece. Maybe it'll click into place with just the bottom one and it'll be fine. Because I don't know if you saw how it broke, but the top peg snapped off of this guy. I don't even know how to... Wait, there we go. See, there's one peg and not two anymore. So anyway, we'll see if that's good enough to keep it in place. If not, more glue. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be enough to keep it in place. Well, for now, let's just pop the other one into its place. These don't actually look long enough to stay in the spots. Bruh. I think I'm gonna have to glue those too, because I just don't think those pegs are actually gonna go in those holes. Well, bumper time. Shiny bumpers. There we are. Okay, these have little holes on the end, so these pegs should theoretically go all the way through the little holes, if they'll fit in there. Now I'm worried about breaking pieces after that last little piece. Yeah, I'm probably gonna glue this too, because that's... Oh, nope, it popped in. Nice. Never mind. Doesn't need to be glued. Okay, and then we've got 84 optional pieces. Oh, that's the other, and if I don't want the bumper, then I get these just little doohickeys, but I like the full bumper, so we're keeping the full bumper. The other side, oh, handle. 22, that's probably another shiny piece. Here we are. I'm not sure I clipped those in the right spot. Oop. Okay. They're such tiny little delicate pieces. It still won't fit in the hole. There it goes. One shiny handle. The other one goes on the other side. We'll glue that. So I snipped off part of the peg by accident, so it's just, I don't think it's gonna go in all the way. But that one did. Nice. Okay, what else we got? This guy. Which is over here. There. I was just about to put that in backwards. Oops. Okay. That's nice. Smooth. Okay. The mirrors. Are those also shiny pieces, or is that a white piece? That's... I don't see it on the shiny piece, so it's probably... I would expect it to be a white piece, but I don't see it here. Hello? I'm looking for the mirror. Now I am confusion. I don't see it. Maybe I'll come back to it. I'll do that. Oh, there's two different options. 73 and 20. 73 is here. Oh, 20 is right there. I don't know how I missed that. Well, let's use 20 because I like the little round shape. Which direction? This one. Goes right in here. Some of these pieces are so small, it's hard to get them even in the right position. Especially with these, like, yeah, the, like, shape around the hole. It's hard to get to. There we go. Mirror. It's kind of weird that it just sticks straight up like that, but that's what the directions say to do. Yeah, that's what it looks like in the picture too. Guess it's just a more old-fashioned style of mirror. And the other one goes on the other side. There we go. And that's actually it for these, you know, other than that. And the other door handle, which I'm gonna glue in place. There we are. What about the front? Oh, here we are. There's a step button on the other side. So this has all of these pieces. Actually, it makes sense that this would be last because we were supposed to have already done this part. But that's the part that needs screws. So we're saving that for later. But for now, we can do all these because I think I'll still be able to get to the other pieces without a problem. Okay, 27 and 28. There they are. These little guys. Yep. There we are. Just stick them in here. If they'll go in. I don't think they're different per side, I think both are the same. There it goes. Okay. Oh, it's not in all the way. See, putting things in at an angle is always hard. There's like a slope to this. So like one side looked like it was in all the way, but not the other side. There we go. Now the other one. There's a little piece on here I want to snip off. If I can hold it. There we go. Bruh. There it goes. That was easier than the other one. Okay. Next part, let's do the headlights. this is the top part of the headlight. So the bottom part, I think this is the, yes, here they are. 29. And 30. Speaking of cars and the fact that I know nothing about them, my car has been like acting strange for like a year. And we've taken it into a place and they like kind of fixed it, but then it was still being kind of weird. And then it stopped working right and I had a friend look at it and they couldn't find anything wrong with it. And then it worked fine for a while, but it was still a little weird. And then recently it was acting up pretty not great again. So we took it into another place. They were like, oh, you were just out of oil. And that was not what the problem was, because it had plenty of oil before. But it did need an oil change, so they gave it an oil change. But still nobody's figured out what's actually wrong with it. And I think there's something wrong with it, like the electrical something, you know, like it's got an electrical problem. But I can't say that and have them actually do anything about it. Because I'll be like, yeah, I think there's an electrical problem. And they'll be like, okay, little girl, let me change your oil. So, yeah, I don't know what to do about it. Especially because the issues it has, like, are hard to replicate because it'll just randomly happen. Sometimes it doesn't happen. So, you know, car issues, they tend to be like that. Ugh. Oh, this goes this way, I think. I don't think I like pegs very much. I'm tired. I do want to get this on before I put the bumper on though, because that might get in the way. So I'm going to not just give up and move on to the next step. Maybe if I put it in this side. Why will it not fit? Maybe I put this in the wrong spot. And I should have put the clear parts first. Now we get to see if the pieces will actually come out. Nice. Well, that still didn't go in. Bruh. Okay. That's not working. Well, how does this go in then? Is this gonna be more pieces I'm just gonna glue in place? Might be more pieces I'm just gonna glue in place. So, what I might end up doing is just cutting off these pegs completely and then just gluing it on the inside of this thingy. They're not even... I feel like they're not even in the right direction to go into the hole properly. But I can't think of any other way they'd fit in. Weird. Okay. Put that back. And put the bumper on. And these things, 33. Okie dokie. I'm very skilled in dropping things. I completely just dropped that tiny little piece. I'm gonna search for that later. Which way does this go? It goes inward? Like this? Oh no, it goes this way. Wait. That went flying and I don't know where it went. Maybe I just won't put in those pieces. Where did the bumper go? Up here. Right in front of my face. Where is it? There we go. Okay. At least the bumpers go in nicely. Shiny. Nothing left on that thingy. this is like the inside, the interior of the door. Goes on the sides. And there's a couple more screws I need over here, it looks like. More stuff that I'll have to do off stream. Goes this way. I should have prepared more things to talk about, but I did not expect this to take all of my mental energy to focus on flicking pegs in place. Ugh. So sorry about that. There we go. We've got the sides of the interior there. It's very loosely in place, so I'm kind of worried it's gonna just pop out, but we'll see. Let's see, where was the axles? I remember seeing those. Are they in here, maybe? No. Ah! Here they are. So this is what the wheels attach onto. Oh, there are little screws! They're in here! I just missed them. I think I misplaced this bag and didn't see it. Okay, so we have our screws. This last step just requires one long screw. So the others are all for that first step, I think. This also means that I have to go find a tiny screwdriver for these. So I might still not be able to do that part on stream. Just because that means I have to dig out a toolkit. I'm not sure where one would be. My tools are not in this building. I left most of my stuff back in the house I'm renting in my college town. So I don't have all of my supplies here. Just what I had back home, because I'm visiting my family. But yeah, I don't have my tools with me, so I'm gonna have to potentially steal someone else's screwdriver later. 70. Let's go for 70. That's 71, 69. Ugh. 72. It is 70, it is 70. Why do I not see that piece? It looks like this. But this is not labeled 70. But I think it is. Oh, it is. I see it. Oh! Okay, there's that. And I need 71, 69. I just saw those. I think they were over here too. Yeah. There we go. And then we need 68. It's these two. And the axles on the ends. And then the wheels and the tires. And the hubcaps, which I have a few different variations of. Nothing left on this. Okie dokie. This also has some distasteful mold marks. Oh, okay. And then these go in here. And then the axles. I have to be careful with this bag though, because I don't want to lose these screws that are in here. I do want the axles. They are actual metal, but they're pretty flimsy feeling metal. They fit just barely. So 63 would be... Is 63? Yeah. Over here. Right? No. Well, these are the wheels. The hubcaps, I mean. Yeah, okay, so these are optional to these. And then the optional hubcaps. I don't see where these ones are, but I can just use these, so. Oh yeah, I see. They're just different on that side. Wait, so how different are they in the front? But we've got like little holes in this one, and then these ones must be like the spinning hubcaps or something. Let's see. I think I want these ones. I don't know if I can really get in that crack and get those parts off all the way. Maybe with an X-Acto knife I could do that. But I don't know if I want to go through all that effort right now. Bruh. The axle keeps sliding out of place. Okay. So... I think I'm gonna put the tire on the wheel first and then slide it on the axle. And I like the little white stripe on the tires. Yeah. It shows that there are like optional parts for the tires too, but I think what it is you just turn it this way to have all black ones and then this way to have the white stripe. And I like the stripe, so we're gonna put that on the outside. It's hard to put on because it's tight, like it's just wide enough to go on the tire or the wheel. And it is stretchy rubber, but like not super stretchy. Bro. There we go. One wheel out of 4. I feel like I'm just gonna leave it without the hubcaps. It doesn't really need them. And I'm not sure exactly how they click on either. Okay, I have to prepare the other wheel first, I think. Because these axles are barely long enough to fit through both wheels. So I have to make sure I line them up so they can both fit on the end. Maybe they're different sizes, wait. They are different sizes, so maybe this is the one for this part. Yeah, that's better. Tire number 2. Okay. My fingies are tired. I don't know if it's actually that hard to put on or if my fingers are just tired and don't want to do it. But maybe both. Just one tire was exhausting. Hey Locke, how's it going? I'm glad you are free. I'm doing okay. I am a little mentally exhausted from this project, which is sad because I'm not even, I still have a bunch left to do. So what I discovered was that there, for certain steps I need these screws, and at first I thought the kit didn't come with the screws because I didn't see them and I was really confused because it didn't say that it needed additional parts. So I skipped the steps that needed the screws, and then I found them later, but I still need to find a screwdriver for these because it does not come with anything to screw them in. So there are parts of this kit that I cannot do on stream because I just don't have the materials for it. So I was a little bit annoyed that it didn't tell me I need those materials, but I've done like a good portion of it, and now I'm trying to get the freaking tires on these wheels, and it's hard, and my fingers don't enjoy it. So I'm a tiny bit frustrated with the kit, but it's okay. Had to install a lock on a door that had extra material on it and so much grinding. Sounds like fun. I pulled a lock. Ugh. Yeah. Honestly, I'm doing the car kit because it won the vote. I had a vote in my server, and I think it was like 5 votes for the car and 1 vote for the Gunpla kit I had, which makes sense because like I think Arashi is probably one of the only Gundam fans in our server, but so I was actually thinking, well, the car looks like an easier kit, so that one I'll probably be able to do all on one stream, whereas the Gunpla would probably take multiple streams, so that's probably the better choice anyway. And then I started doing the car, and that opinion changed. If those aren't the white walls, soak them in hot water to make the rubber softer. Oh, that would make sense. It does have a white stripe. So yeah, that stripe might come off in water. I would be concerned about that. If they were just straight up black tires, yeah, that I would probably go do that. That would make this way easier. But I'll keep that that tip in mind for if I build another car model, so that I don't have to go through all this pain again. What size screws? Bitty baby. It might even be like glasses screws size. I don't know if we have screws or a screwdriver for glasses. But they're tiny. I don't know if you can even see the... No, you can't, definitely. But they're bitty. Bitty little screws. Probably need a PH1 screwdriver. I don't know exactly what scale that is, but... I'll have to see if I have one in my toolkit. Or maybe Arashi has a toolkit that'll have a tiny one, but... I know I have a couple small screwdrivers, I just don't know if they're that small. I have not gotten anywhere with this tire. Common, smaller one? If it's common, maybe I do have it. It might be the size of my tiny screwdriver. Although I don't have it here. As I explained earlier, but Locke wasn't here. I am visiting family right now, but expecting to drive back to my rental in my college town at some point. So I left most of my stuff there. So I don't have my tools here. I don't have my art supplies here. I just have any stuff that I left here at the family house. So I can't just go pull out my screwdriver because I don't have it here. I'm not sure where anyone else's tools are. There we go. Much better. Oh, no. It's messed up on the other side again. Bruh, just get in the slot! Thank you! Okay. Now it's on. Wheels! My favorite part of any model car. Moving wheels! Except that I just messed them up. Pretend you didn't see that. I was gonna say that's a common enough size. There has to be one in your in your cave. Yeah. Somewhere that's not here. That I don't have easy access to. Okay. I'm a little sad that this isn't more sturdy. Or did I use the wrong axle again? No, this is the longer axle. A little sad that this isn't more sturdy because I would love to actually be able to roll this car around, but the axle's just not staying on the wheels. But this is a theme, apparently, for this kit, is just pegs don't like to fit in spots the way they're supposed to. So this is really loose. Like, really loose. But it spins. Which side does that go on? This goes on this. Here. Wait, I didn't put on that part yet. Getting myself all confused because I didn't do things in proper order because I just saw wheels and just wanted to put on wheels. So I'm missing 72, which I think is this. Yas. Now I'm done with this piece finally. Okay, where does this go on? Bruh! He's trying to run away. Rude. This peg. Right here. There we go. And then these go here somewhere. Some of the drawings are not identical to the pieces, so it's a little confusing. Okay, so that goes like that, and that goes like that. Ah, it just slides in. Well, that was pretty easy. And the other axle just goes right into here. So I don't have to put that part together. Just have to put together the other wheels. But after that, this step is done. And then I just have to finish all the assembly and do the parts that I'm putting off to after stream. So, 2 more tires to go. I have an extra tire. Oh, yeah, because there's a spare tire that goes in there. In here. This hole goes in there. Okay. Do 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 do. Hurts my hands because it like digs into my fingers. Maybe I just need to get myself some calloused fingers. Nice. One more to go. I'm not gonna do the spare one right now because I don't feel like it. And when the spot for it is not even properly built, why put it together? This is the part that needs the screws, by the way. Like all of this interior. And then there's another part here. I'm not sure what exactly that screw is holding in place, though. Anyway. Is Lock in the server? I am not sure. I think we just dropped an invite link in Junie's server and some people joined and some people didn't. And I think some of our friends also are like in the server but with notifications off because they're in everyone's servers and everyone sends notifications to every server anyway, so it's just more effort to be active in everybody's. Tea break. This looks like a car wreck. It's like shades of glass and front mirror or light, yeah, hood light, whatever. Oop. And then the shards from just like clippings. Literally, it looks like a car wreck. Anyway, these were pieces that just would not click into place, and I'm just gonna glue them. This one too, I think. I guess these ones popped out, so I guess I'll also be gluing those. And that. Clean up some of this mess, so I can tell what I'm looking at. Okay. It is a car that is currently in a wreck, so it's accurate. Is true. Also, I should have repainted my nails for this stream, but I didn't think about it, so I just have little chips of from the last time I painted my nails, like probably a month ago. Maybe half a month ago. Because I tend to paint them once at a blue moon and then just not bother taking off the polish until it's completely gone. That car be looking like it got left in East Oakland right now. Hi Genesis, how's it going? Yeah, it's it's a little bit of a mess right now. And we're not gonna finish it on stream because some of the pieces, the pegs just won't stay in place, so I'm gonna glue them off stream because that's gonna take a lot of just like waiting for glue to dry and just holding things in place. And then some pieces need screws, which it didn't tell me on the box. So I have the screws that came with the kit, but I don't have the screwdriver on hand for them. So those I'm gonna have to do on stream too, because I don't know where the tools are here. But yeah, we're almost done with the parts that I can do on stream without that stuff. Yeah, Genesis is also not in our server. There is a Discord link in the description if you guys want to join our server, but of course, it is not a requirement because I know you guys see our go live announcements in Lock's server and whatever other places we're in. So Genesis, we have a Discord server for Storm Squadron. So it's Arashi, me, and our friend Biggie, who hasn't officially debuted yet, but he's one of our members. We all share a Discord server. So that's what we're talking about, and the link is in the description for this stream. Really need to remember to paint nails for hand cam streams? Yeah. Maybe. You have to remember, though, that it takes a while for them to fully dry. So even when, like, you think your nails are dry, then you'll, like, touch something, and suddenly they'll be destroyed. So I only paint my nails when I know I have plenty of extra time before whatever I'm gonna do. Joined. Nice. Okie dokie. All the wheels are prepared, finally. And then, which axle's which? They're slightly different sizes, but not by a ton. So this is the longer one. This is the shorter one. Does it go through? Wait. Wait, what? Why is the hole not straight through? Wait. Maybe I didn't put this in properly. Ah! Now I gotta drag you into mine for game nights. Oh! That sounds fun. Didn't know you had your own server. Oh, it goes this way. I had it backwards. I'm a little dummy, it's okay. I'm not sure why it's not fitting together if I had it together before. Well, tempted to say that's something I'll figure out off stream with the rest of the stuff I'm gonna do off stream. Is it supposed to go under there? Maybe. Don't think that's what the instructions said, but as we've learned a couple times, the instructions are not completely to be trusted. Well, once that's fully put together, this axle will go through here, and you'll get the wheels, which don't like to stay on. I might end up gluing the wheels onto the axles too, so they won't just fall off. This kit seems to be a little bit delicate. It doesn't like to stay together very well. It's where you play Fortnite. Well, I guess that would explain why sometimes I don't always, I don't know, don't feel like I see people in Lux server playing Fortnite. That slid in so easily when it didn't have this part underneath. Whoop. There we go. That's the whole car. No! It fell off! Well. There, I did it. I can car. I'm so good at building. Okay, where does this... As I said, it's a delicate kit. It likes to fall apart. Ugh, which is not good for me. Oh. Wait, this slid in really nicely, I remember. There we go. That can't be right. No, it was right before. Sort of turned into the Fortnite / Helldivers play spot, and soon to be Rabbit and Steel. Oh, those are both ones that I need to play. Barashi got me a copy of Rabbit and Steel. I haven't tried it yet. I think I have Lethal Company too. I don't remember. He might have also got me that one. Games we plan to play with our group. Why? So overall, my opinion is I like Gunpla kits better. I don't think I like building cars. Maybe this is just a bad kit. Because it will not stay together. But I have never had these experiences with Gunpla. I'm glad you like it, Genesis. I have gotten quite a few compliments for the background music, and I'm happy about that. Because that's the vibe I hope for. Yeah, see, that's not right. It goes on the other side, I guess. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on ever. I think a lot of these parts are going to end up being glued together so that they don't keep falling apart. Because I don't want to, like, just pick up a model to move it and then have it fall apart. That's definitely the vibe that this is giving me, that it's gonna fall apart as soon as I try to touch it. We just be playing whatever or hanging out. Makes sense. Like both. It's also going to be a Final Fantasy XIV server. Ooh. Maybe that's my opportunity to get back into Final Fantasy. I haven't played it in forever. Gonna bully them into Lalafell Cooking Guild. Nice. My last character I had made on Final Fantasy before I stopped playing was a Lalafell named Faye Cotton, because she was cotton candy colored. She had like one blue eye and one pink eye, and then like pink hair with blue stripes in it, And pink freckles, I think. She was cute. Ta-da! I made car. Kinda. But like, what is the point of a car if I can't even wheel it around because it falls apart? Literally lame. Well, anyway, I think the rest of this kit I'm gonna end up doing off stream, which like looks like I still have a lot to do, but I've kind of actually assembled most of it. It's just kind of in little pieces. Because I'm afraid that if I like click everything together, then the parts I haven't done are going to be harder to get to and put together properly. But this will go like that. And then I'll have the innards in here filled out. And I guess whatever's back here. Oh, I didn't ever put those parts on. Probably, again, pieces I won't click in just so that I can get under them, but the hood and the back piece. You could make Laios. I mean, yeah, I guess you could. You got like 7 people into getting. Nice. Gotta spread the joy of Final Fantasy 14. This looks like a mess, but I swear it's better than it looks. It's more complete than it looks, kind of. Sorry, I was just muted for a second because someone barged in on me. When you're visiting family members who don't understand streaming culture, they kind of just walk into places, but it's okay. Oh, okay. That's what we've got. I guess there's not much more I can do here without, you know, gluing pieces. This also goes in here. I had put that together, but it fell apart. So I'll probably also, that might be another thing I'll glue into place, but I have to figure out how it fits into place because it wasn't aligning properly. Anyway. I thought this was going to be an easy kit, and it was less easy. Oh well. Here's the pretty picture. That looks way better than my version. And I probably will not paint it because that's extra effort, especially with the metallic pieces on. But like, maybe I'll paint something on it, like some kind of pattern. If I really wanted to paint it properly, then I would want an airbrush, which I don't have. So there's some decals as well, but I'm not gonna put the decals on until I've decided whether or not I'm painting something on there. So that's that for now. Putting all the pieces in here, and I guess next model kit build will be the Zaku. Which we've got here, the Zaku 2 from Original Gundam. So I have 2 Zaku 2 kits. One of them is from Gundam Origin, and one of them is from Original Gundam. This is the original. And then they're really similar, but this one's a little more classic, old looking. you know, from when they were limited in colors and animation technique and everything. It's got older Gundam vibe, I guess. Gunpla are really streamlined, huh? They're so much easier to figure out. Yeah. And see, it says right on here, use a nipper, so now we know what supplies it needs, and it says no glue required, so now we know we don't need glue, and colored plastic, so we know the plastic is actually these colors and not just white. See, it's so simple. How nice. Unlike, but that's okay. This just feels like a more hardcore, hobbyist thing, whereas this is obviously made for fans and toy collectors, so it's easier to understand. There's way more actual, like, step-by-step instructions to follow. Yeah, it's just easier overall. Even though this thing has so many, like, moving parts, which you would potentially expect for that to make it more difficult, but it's not. Yeah. But that's our next model kit planned. That'll be easier. And I'll probably actually be able to, like, talk more and be more interesting while working on that, because I won't be frustrated trying to understand instructions and stuff, because I know how Gunpla works, and it's easier. Yeah. I also had this toy I've been debating whether I want to open, like, on stream or in video, or just open on my own, because it's like not only is it like a mystery box, but it's like fancy, like, kids thing. Like, you make a potion to make her appear, and I don't know how it works, but, like, that's really interesting. Fun little gimmick. So I kind of want to figure out how that works, and that might be cool, so maybe that's a future stream activity, but it will not be an entire stream, so I'll have to think of what else will go with that. I just have not been recording, like, doll unboxings and stuff, because I find that it's really not that fun to, like, record and edit, and it doesn't really fit my channel or do well as a video anyway. So I feel like just making videos about that stuff is kind of a waste of time, but I might do them as stream activities. That kind of fits, like, my cozy stream vibe a little better, I guess. This is why you're unfazed by Gunpla grades. They're all easier? Yeah. I mean, I think the grade is more like how many pieces there are. Like, and how small the pieces get, maybe? Like, Banshee is just so many pieces. Whereas, like, the high grade, these guys, this is the lowest grade, right? Besides the, like, babies first kids. These are just so much, like, less pieces to put together, which makes it simpler, but really they're still all, like, straightforward instructions, easy to understand and follow. It's just, you can put together one of these a lot faster than, like, a master grade or whatever. Which, for anyone who doesn't know Gunpla and doesn't know what that means, it's just different scales of, like, detail and difficulty of the kits, high grade being the lowest, and then master grade, and then real grade, if I remember correctly, and joint complexity. Yeah. So the higher grade ones have, like, more moving parts and stuff like that, more posable. Plus plastic quality is different. So the master and real grades are each more expensive than the high grades because they're each a different scale of model. They're just different quality and whatnot. I guess that pretty much wraps it up for today. My trash. Oh! My trash. My not trash. I have to remember to hold on to those. And my last tire. the spare. It's gonna go in here. Gotta keep all this. This is not in there. Why did I not? Maybe it popped out. Everything pops out. Anyway, yeah, that definitely popped out. It's not very secure. Maybe I'll glue that into place too. High grade, master grade, real grade, and then perfect grade. That's the one I was forgetting. I knew there was one other. So there's 4 different grades. Master grades are 1/100th scale instead of 1/144th scale. Yeah, so there's a bit of a different scaling as well. It's kind of fun having some like bigger scale kits because it's like more, it's just more like physically impressive on the shelf, especially when you don't know what you're looking at. I feel like if you don't know like the difference in quality and all that stuff, and you just see like a big Gundam on a shelf, you know, that big scale is pretty fun to have. I feel like there was something else I was gonna say. Oh, I'm working on videos. By working on, I mean I've had them recorded for a while. It's just they're just in editing hell until I finish them, because I ran out of time to edit and stuff. So you know, editing is the most grueling part of the process for creating videos. Usually takes the most time. It's more tedious work. So I guess, I mean, fitting it into the schedule is not that hard if it's just in a few little minutes at a time, but that still takes a long time if you're doing that to get it all done. So I've had stuff recorded and in the editing stage for a while, and now that I have more free time, I'll be able to get to finishing the editing. So I have 2 of the, what do you call it, the sea creature redesign videos that are in the works and will be posted somewhat soon. And I don't remember if I had another one recorded or not. Maybe I do, but I'll get some more stuff recorded too. Yeah, I want to do some more traditional art stuff. I've been having fun with painting and Posca pens, so maybe some of that stuff too. We'll see. Yeah, we gotta cook some more stuff this summer. Oof, including musical stuff. I gotta get around to that too. Well, I think that wraps it up for today. Thanks for coming by and watching me struggle. The Gunpla will be more fun for me. I don't know about for you guys, but the Gunpla will be more fun for me. A little easier. It can go a little faster, and we can talk about nerdy stuff while we're doing that. So, look forward to that. And I will fit in probably a drawing stream sometime soon too, so you can also look forward to that. That being said, thank you for stopping by my comfy little bear cave, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.